Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today we're going to be talking about I guess the level increase to most of the characters and what the rewards are. Most of the rewards, I've actually looked at them, they're really not that great. Well, I'm going to tell you which ones I'm going to be going for first. So the first thing in my list is this guy. I'm going to go ahead and try to get him to level 45. And that's because you are able to get a second copy of Destiny Hero Plasma. And with two copies, I think you can make a deck around him and kind of play with it. With just a single copy, you really can't do much of anything. So I will be trying to get a Plasma. The second one is Jaden. Jaden will have a card trooper, and if you play the TCG, you know how good this card is. Card trooper is just amazing. I can see it just being splashed everywhere, from like Red Eyes to Sylvans, just anywhere that you can think of. This thing is gonna be a monster. So if you are playing Sylvans or if you're playing Red Eyes or anything like that, do try to get Jade and Yuki leveled up as fast as possible so you can go ahead and add Card Trooper. And if you don't know what it does, is basically mills 3 and increases his attack, or you can mill up to 3 by 500 per card. So he goes up to 1900 whenever you go ahead and mill 3. So it is a monster, and it is a machine that can just destroy a ton of things. And that when they release more copies of this, which hopefully it's not anytime soon, you can machine duplication. There's a ton of things that you can do with this little guy. But again, if you're playing Sylvans, go for this card. Again, I'm going for the Destiny Hero Plasma first. The next one would be, this guy didn't really get anything good. I think it's just something that'll search out some of your what is it? Your Crystal Beast, Crystal Bond. Really nothing amazing there. This one, a level 40, he's getting another Gem Assimilation, which it's a decent card, really not that good. It's it's basically useless because you need to run like a combination of decks, and whenever you combine decks, they really don't work out that well. For Alexis, they added another Swing of Memories. This is going to be the second one that I'm going to try to level up. Well, I'm going to do this guy first, and then I'm going to go for the Card Trooper, and then I think I'll go for hers, because the Swing of Memories is really good, especially like in an Insect deck or in a Gemini deck. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I enjoy playing the Gemini decks way too much, and I do want to go ahead and get the other Swing of Memories. Crowler didn't really get anything good either. I think it's just I got you another copy of a somewhat decent card, Ancient Gearbox, but I'm not gonna get into it because I mean it's a decent card, it's not great. This one actually, I think it got a decent card. Carboneddon, I think he got. Let's see. Yeah, Carboneddon. It's a decent card. Then it's good if you're playing a lot of dragons. If this card battles a fire monster during damage calculation, this card gains 1000 attack. During damage calculation only, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon from your hand or deck one level 7 or lower dragon type normal monster in face up defense position. You can only use this effect of Carboneddon once per turn. So you can use this with Red Ice. I think Red Ice is level 7. So there you go. This is I guess it'll be a decent card or a decent addition to it. And if you can just mill it with a Card Trooper or something like that, then you should be set. Then for the other ones, I think the best one on here is for a Shizu Ishtar. You are getting a copy of the Gravekeeper's Visionary, which they should have made it to where it was the Necro Valley instead of the Visionary. But I mean, the Visionary can get really strong, especially during the late game. I don't know what I would take out in the Gravekeeper deck to make space for this one, or if I even run this guy. But once you do get him out, like in the really late game, this thing is gonna be a complete monster. You're not gonna be able to get rid of it. It can protect itself, and you can easily get it with the with all the searches that the Gravekeepers have. The next one, this guy just got another trap monster again. Really, if you into the type of decks, I guess this is a good addition for you. But I don't really see much use for it now, unless you do play those Paleozoic trap decks. Quantum Cat, basically another monster trap card. This guy, he got a Toon Gemini, which I guess it's a decent beat stick, but nothing game breaking. You can just substitute it for the Mermaid. And then Mokuba, I think got another copy of the of this guy, the Guardian of Felgrand. Oh no, he got another copy of Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords. Again, a decent card. Paradox Brothers, I think, got Jiraiya, which I guess is a decent beatdown. Beatdown monster, 2200 attack, insect. I guess it's a decent addition. This guy, I think, got one of the another top card. This is I think it's one of the Yugis that got it. So he got another skilled Dark Magician. I think Yugi got the I think that's gonna be my fourth one that I'm gonna be trying to level up. This guy only got another copy of King of the Skull Servants. And then Yami Yugi got... Okay, this guy got the broken copy of Dark Magic Inheritance. So, what this does, banish 2 spell cards from your graveyard, add 1 spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. That specifically lists the card of Dark Magician or Dark Magician Grow and its text, except Dark Magic Inheritance. You can only activate 1 Dark Magic Inheritance. So you can basically search for... what is it? The currents, then use currents, and then bring a Dark Magician. So it's a really good card. I think it's a really good addition to the Dark Magicians. I think this is gonna be after I get the Card Trooper and then the single memories. I think I'm gonna go ahead and aim for this one after that. Like Kaiba, I forgot what he got, but let's go ahead and look at it. Alright, so then, again, this is another good card, the Melody of the Awakening Dragon. I didn't think we were going to get this card this early. After I get the Yami Yugi, so I'm going to go ahead and go for this one. Because you are able to search out for 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, basically. This card will card out up to 2 Dragon-type monsters with 3,000 or more attack and 2,400 or less defense from your deck to your hand. So basically, you get to add 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and you can make a decent Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, I think. But it is a beatdown deck, and right now beatdown decks aren't really doing that well. This guy, Joey Wheeler, is getting another copy of Blue Flame Swordsman. I think after this, I'm going to go for Joey. And then Mai is getting... I think she was just getting some Amazon's thing. Yeah. Amazon is Queen. Amazon's monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. It's 2400, level 6, so a single tribute. It's a decent card, but nothing game-breaking. Taya Gardner didn't get like another game-breaking card. Basically a what is it? The call from the not call from the dark dimension, but something that revives the dark monsters that are from out of play. This is basically the same thing, but with light monsters. So it's a decent card. Then little Yugimoto got. Let's see. He got a Taco Crusader, which is a decent card, and nothing like game-breaking either. Weeble Underwood got a Howling Insect. So basically it's another searcher for insects, and insects I think already have a ton of searchers, so I guess it's a new addition that'll be able to like search for Pinch Hopper. And then once Pinch Hopper gets destroyed, you can summon one of the bigger insects. Rex Raptor, I think it's a decent card. However, I don't see that many removed dinosaur builds out there. I don't think this guy has a place yet, but once more cards do get released, or like Macrocosmos or something like that gets released, then this guy's gonna have a place. But for now, cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summon from your hand by shuffling 5 of your banished dinosaur type monsters into the main deck. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, this is a quick effect. You can destroy 1 dinosaur type monster in your hand or face up on your field, and if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy that card. If this card is sent from the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 evolution pill spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Overtext Quatless once per turn. So again, I guess it'll become a little bit better once more cards start to get released, but for now it really doesn't do much of anything. Alright, so Mako Tsunami got a Aegis of the Ocean Dragon Lord, and to the end phase, face up level 3 or lower water monsters you control cannot be destroyed by a battle or by card effect. It's a decent card, I guess. Like if you're running like a level 4 centric water deck with the Legendary Ocean, then I guess it could be somewhat useful. Alright, Yami Merrick is getting a Nidoria, which is basically a Yomi ship that's a little bit better because you get to select what you destroy. So kind of like a Man-Eater bug, basically, with a slightly higher attack. This guy, I think, is another one that I want to go ahead and go after. You are getting a second copy of Dark Ruler, Hades, or Hades, not sure how you want to call it. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard, negate the effect of monsters destroyed by the battle with fiend type monsters you control. So whenever more themes come out, I think this guy is going to be a little bit better. It is ridiculously good against Sylvans. If he destroys like a face down monster, they're not going to be able to activate the effect, or it basically negates all of the searchers that are out there. Whenever tomatoes come out, giant rats and all of that, this guy's going to be able to deal with it. So it's not really high up in my list, but I do want to get the second copy of it. Alright, so this guy basically got a theme card for his Barrel Dragon. Proton Blast, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent whenever you flip coins on one of them's heads. If two of them are heads, destroy one card your opponent controls. And if three, you look at your opponent's hand and discard one card. The good thing is that whenever this card is in the graveyard, you can remove it, and then every coin flip is going to be heads. So when an effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from your graveyard, treat all results as heads. So I guess it's going to be a decent card. I don't see that many people running Barrel Dragon, but there is a toon version that runs Barrel Dragons that you could most likely use or abuse this card with. Alright, and then we're back to Ishizu Ishtar. So there you go. Now on to the event. The event, I think it's decent. The rewards aren't really there. I don't think. If I do play the event, it's basically gonna be for the free SR tickets and the gold and the jewels, because you do tend to get some jewels and some gold. But here are the rewards. The rewards, I think they could have done better with the rewards. Anti-magic arrow. If you haven't played the game that long, then here's a chance for you to get an anti-magic arrow. You get another Sukaka, the Fierce Knight. I think I've already have 3, so this is basically going to be a free SR. SR Jewels. Another free SR for me, Horn of the Unicorn. And then the final is Dark Sage. Basically a completely useless card. They could have given us something better than this, and I mean, it's at the final stage. It's really pointless. It's just basically a collectible at this point. And then the Skill Blue Magician for the Sub Gaia. So it's good. I mean, it's a decent card, nothing great. And the first one's the Fusion Sword Murasama Blade, another useless card. If you followed my channel, you know that I completely detest any type of equip cards that just increase attack points. They really are useless, really nothing to it. A beatdown deck's really never really done much of anything. The reward list: Skilled Blue Magician, which will get you the Swift Knights whenever it has 3 counters. Mahavilo, again, it's a decent, and you can pull out some OTKs with like what is it? There's an equip card. I think it's like United something that could get him to a really high attack. But other than that, it's decent. Dark Sage, again the sword, anti-magic arrows, and then everything else from the last events. So overall, the event is completely bad. Well, in my opinion, it's bad. I will play it a couple times just for the free SR and free gems, I guess. But overall, I think that there was a leak a while back, and that's one of the reasons that I don't like to make videos on leaks, because they could be false. A ton of these cards weren't even on there. But anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. If you do have any questions or comments, do feel free to give me or leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you are enjoying my content, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.